And welcome to our YouTube channel. It's another weekend for our weekly analysis where we talk about what we expect of the market in the previous week and what actually comes to fruition. Today's date is 20th of the month of July 2025. Where the analysis for today is what I will be using in viewing the market from the 21st to 25th of July 2025. So we'll start with our view weather, which is the dollar index. This is our baseline. As of last week and 2 weeks ago, I think over 3 weeks now, we've been stuck to a particular bias on the dollar index, which is the market price trading into 98 big figure, 98.5 big figure. So we saw 98 big figure and 98.5 big figure being taken out. So the coming week, I'll be watching, can the level 98,500 hold the price to the upside. So I'll be watching if 98,500 could become a support to the price. So if that should happen, we should be watching the level. We should be expecting the level 99 big figure and 99.5 being traded into. So if 98 big figure, 98.5 big figure happens to hold the price, then we should be able to take out this high, this relative equal highs here, and attack 99.5 in the coming week. That is how we're watching that. So let's go to GBP USD. GBP USD, which is our cable. On cable last week, I was watching the level 1.34 big figure. So the level 1.34 big figure has been traded into, and the market price has found its way below it. So the coming week, how I'll be watching it, I'll be watching how the market price will react to the midpoint of this yellow shaded area, the consequent encroachment of this yellow shaded area here. So I'm expecting the market price to trade below it and found a resistance around it. But if it happens to hold the price and the market price found support around that area, I'll be picking 1.33500 for my decision point. So I'm expecting the market price to take out that level and deliver down here and delivers 1.33 big figure and 1.32500 sorry, 1.33 big figure and 1.32 once the midpoint, the consequent encroachment has been taken. So I'll be expecting 1.35 big figure, 1.35 500. Let's use 1.35 500, 1.35 500 and 1.35 big figure to serve as a resistance to the current structure of cable. So 1.35 500 and 1.35 big figure should serve as support to serve as a resistance, first resistance to the market. Then I'm expecting this the consequent encroachment of this yellow shaded area also to serve as a resistance to the price. Once the market breaks through it, it should deliver us up to 1.32 big figure, 1.32 500 and 1.33 big figure. So the my last point of defense on this, if I thought it wants to trade up, should be this CB here. That is the only fair value gap I will be respecting. That is a CB. That is the only fair value gap I'll be expecting. If I thought the market price wants to move for go high, so I'm expecting the market price will get stuck around 35 big figure and 35.5, which this CB falls into. But personally, I will favor 33 big figure and 32 500. So let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD, I was interested in the level 1.16,000 to be my decision level. 1.16,000 has been traded into, and then it has been taken as well. It has been taken as well. So the coming week I'll be interested in the market price coming towards 1.1500. 1.15 big figure, 1.15 thousand, not 1.1500, 1.15 thousand. Yep, 1.15 thousand, 1.15 thousand, and this low here. We have this low, we have these lows. So that would be very good and a very sweet one. So as long as the market price stays below 1.17 thousand, I'll be interested in 1.1500. So 1.17 thousand is my resistance level. So if I thought the market wants to go high, I'll be watching the midpoint of this long wick here. So the consequent encroachment of that long wick, that forms on Wednesday. Let me point it out. And I don't want this video to be lengthy. This week here, I'll be watching the midpoint of it. So the midpoint of it falls around 1.16 thereabouts, but 1.17 big figure is my last point of defense. So we'll go to S&P 500. S&P 500, what am I watching? In S&P 500, I was watching the level 61.27.80 to be a support that will take us into 6,300. That will take us into 6,300. So we have found out that 6,300 has been delivered. 6,300 has been delivered. So the coming week I will have to relax a bit and see if it wanna go higher or it wants to need to relax a bit. But personally, I prefer 63 and above. 63 and above, 6,300 and above, and above. So as long as the market price stays above 62.50. So 62.50 might will be my support level. So let's go to Dow futures. On Dow futures last week, I was interested in the market price delivering 45,000, but 45,000 is still left untagged. So 45,000 is still left untagged. So personally, I will still stick to that bias of 45,000. I'll stick to that as long as the market price stays above 43,500. So as long as 43,500 was the price, then I'm still interested in 45,000 until 43,500 gets violated. Only then will I decide to come into 42,900 on the downside. So let's get to um Nasdaq. Nasdaq last week I was interested in the level 23,000. So the level 23,000 was taken as well. 23,000 was taken. So after 23,000 we should be able to see 23. If the market price could deliver 23,400, that is still visible on the upside. On the upside, and on the downside, I'll be watching this low, this equal lows here. So I'll still be interested in 23,400 as long as the market price does not trace below 22,500. So 22,500, 22,500 will be my support level, whilst I'm watching 23,400 on the upside. So now to gold. Gold last week I was interested in 3,400. Yes, I was interested in 34 3,400 here. So 3,400. So the market price has been staying, has just been wandering around this blue shaded area here. So, and as long as the market stays above it, then I'll be interested in 3,400. So I'll be watching that same level the coming week. I'll be trading towards that level as well. So as long as the consequence encroachment of this blue shaded area is my support level, no doubt about that, then I'll be watching how the market price will take this high and gravitate towards this high here. So now to the last but not the least, which is the BTC. BTC last week I was interested in the level 120,000. So I had caught the all-time highs even before it happens. So we had a movement up to 123,000. So as long as the market price found support around 15,000, I'm interested in the level 15,000 in a few days to come. So as long as the market price found support around 15,000, we should be able to see 120 again. But if the level 1.15,000 forms a resistance to the price, then we should see 112, 112 and lower. So if the level I am interested in, let me rephrase myself. I'm interested in the level 115 short term. So if the level 150 repels the price, we should be able to see 120 again. But if the level 115 gives way and the market breaks below it, then we should be able to see 112. Stop it if you can. So at this level, I'll be calling it a day. Thank you for being part of the family. Thank you for coming this far with us. We really love and appreciate you. A quick disclaimer before I leave. I am not a licensed financial advisor. The fact that I put my money behind it does not mean you should do the same thing. Trading the foreign market, foreign exchange market comes with a lot of risk, and you should know your risk appetite before venturing into the forex industry. Unlike what the social media portrays today, the forex market is never a get rich quick scheme, but it is a must get rich scheme as long as you don't give up and you know what and you have the necessary knowledge. So thank you once again. Have a lovely week. Trade responsibly. Bye for now.